I think my Wi-Fi is working now. I was having some connect issues. I hope you guys can hear me. So, um, today I came home from work. Usually I talk to my mom a couple of times throughout the day, text message or whatever. Today is Wednesday, so she had dialysis today. And I thought, well, maybe she just tired from dialysis. I hadn't heard from her. So when I got home, I had to um, take out the trash. Um, I had to take out the trash, and then I went to the backyard to let's see if I could turn up the volume. I'm kind of scared. Let me see. Share highlight. I guess it's working. Anyway, to take out the trash, and then I had to go in the backyard and water the garden because, of course, it's been like a million degrees outside um, out here. And when I came in, I went and cut the watermelon because the watermelon was ready. And I came in the house with the watermelon. And I noticed my mom was dressed. And I'm like, hey, mom. And she was like, I said, look, I got a watermelon. And she said, it hasn't been a good day. She said, I had a heck of a day. At first, I got really, really scared. And I thought, oh my God, something happened at dialysis. I didn't know what happened. And I'm on my phone, so if I don't see anything in the chat, if you guys are chatting, I don't know. This is my first time in a while I've gone live on the phone. So she said, well, I'll wait till you get comfortable. And I said, no, tell me now. And she said, Precious, I got scammed. I got scammed really bad. The scammer got all the money out of her checking account and her savings account because she does like overdraft protection. I don't do overdraft protection. And I'm just here to say that if you have, my mother's 74, if you have older loved ones, um, just check in on them. She didn't cry, but she was upset, and she said, I feel humiliated. And she said, I feel so stupid. I feel so dumb. She had went to just checking her email, and she was kind of loopy today. Remember, she had dialysis and probably wasn't really thinking, and she went to, it was a Norton virus renewal. Well, we don't have Norton virus. I usually take care of that stuff. And she was like, oh, I have to pay a bill. So she was trying to do the right thing and pay a bill, and called, and of course she never called. And I mean, it went really far. They got all her money. I think they left her with like $100 in her account. She even went so far, they got her with the gift card thing. And I guess she didn't want to tell me because she thought I was going to be um really mad. And of course I wasn't mad, you know, at her. I'm upset that it happened to her, but I I I, I wasn't mad. I'm just upset that happened, you know. So I'm trying to see. I don't know if I could see the chat. I'm sorry. I'm a rotate device. Yeah, rotate it. Let me see. Sorry. If you guys are chatting, I can't see anything in the chat. I'm so sorry. So she actually said that she called the guy back, and of course he didn't sound like a business, and he answered the phone. And she said he's he said his name was David. I got the number. I'm gonna post it in this video after. And she said, how could you do that to me? Just almost in tears. And I told her, I said, it's gonna be okay. She didn't give him the checking account number. She gave him like her debit card number. And so she canceled the debit card, And the bank had contacted her because they thought it was a fraud alert. And what happened is she's like, no, I'm trying to pay this bill. And she accepted it. So unfortunately, my mom may not get her money back from the bank. So it's a that's her money for the month. She took the money from her checking, took the money um, from her savings. It's just that's it. I'm shocked the person left her with $100. So I told her tomorrow to call all her bills and let them know that she is elderly and she got scammed. Um, Also to file a report. The guy told her to burn up the gift card. I said, why would you do that? So she still has the gift card that she gave him the numbers on. It's just her face. I just felt, so bad, and I'm just angry with the scammers. But I wish she had called me and or said, Precious, do we have Norton virus? I'd have said, no, Mom, don't, put that into spam. And then recently she had to get a new phone, so it's just all kind of stuff going on today. I was just kind of just like sitting there in amazement, and she knows that I'm doing this video, this live. She's okay with it. um I don't know why the chat's not working, you guys. I'm so sorry. I do not. um yeah, I don't know why the chats are not. Sorry. um yeah, but watch your elderly family members, check in on them. My mom's 74 years old. I hope that I will be as alert as she is at 74. She said, I can't believe this happened. She said, I'm always so alert. And she said, I can't believe I did that. And I said, basically I told my mom it's just money. I said there are a lot of people who have a lot more money than you that probably have had more taken from them. I said, you get a retirement, you're going to get more money next month. And I said, to tell you the truth, money is not even valuable anymore. It's not based on the gold standard. I said, I'm happy you didn't get scammed and they took your car or they took our house or um, anything like that. But yeah, she got scammed. I think they got about 1,500, 1,400 in their checking and 900 out of the savings. So we're working on it. She's gonna call all of her accounts because she does have bills pending. And I said, Mom, just be honest with them. You got scammed. Let them know what kind of arrangements can you make for next month. Can they work with you? And we'll figure it out for them. I told her to file a police report. And 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 that's it. Just check on your parents. Make sure they understand what to look for in emails. Um, what to look for in calls. I had somebody a few years ago. I was working from home before I got this house, and I was actually on my work computer. And the guy called, and he called on my work phone. And he was like, yes, you're having problems with your PC and we need to do this. And I was just like, And I started to do something. I said, well, how would you know I'm having problems with my PC? Because I thought it was the IT people from the company I work for. Well, you need to put this code in your computer. And I was like, no, no, I don't. It can happen to the best of people. It can happen to the best of people. My mother's older, and this was just, I pray, one slip up, but I'm going to be watching her a lot more carefully, a lot more carefully. And I think too, that's one reason why my mother lives with me, because she told me in 2014, she said, I think I need to live with you. She said, because I'm just kind of tired of living by myself. And taking care of everything. And at that time, I was like, well, I'm tired of taking care of stuff too. But we moved here in 2016, and then in 2018 is when she had the heart attack, and then she had to have the triple bypass. And I had her checked. Then I had the doctor do a mini mental on her, and he was like, she's fine. He was like, she might be a little bit slower, but she's doing okay. And he said he had to ask her those questions because she did. She had a major health crisis that occurred. And sometimes you see things slipping in your parents, but my mother just, she didn't cry, but there was tears in her eyes. And she was like, I feel so dumb. I feel so stupid. And I just reassure your family members or your parents that they're not dumb. They're not stupid. She was trying to do a good thing. She was just trying to pay a bill. And she didn't think about it. And they got her. So, watch your parents, watch your family members. A lot of times my mother, she gives me a check every month, and she was like, just pay your bills with this. It's not a lot. It's, most of the time her money is hers. But my mother had been saving her money for a couple of months, whatever she got her, because her Social Security is not a lot. And she does have a pension. So whatever she gets for Social Security, she just put it in her savings. And, that was months of savings that person just scammed from her and doesn't have a care in the world. So, um, the dude's name is David, and his number is in Florida. You probably won't answer it. The number will probably be changed, but I'll put it into the video, and maybe you guys can spread the word. I called the number. It's still the same number. Dude will probably never answer. Um, but just beware. And it can happen to any of us. You don't have to be over 70 to get scammed or have stuff taken from you. Right now, we just need to be vigilant. So I think my mother has learned a lesson, and she's going to be a lot more cautious. She's probably going to, because I always tell her, why don't you call me? Why don't you ask me before you do it if you don't feel sure? And I think now she's going to call and ask. And she always says, well, I don't want to bother you. I kind of wish she would have bothered me today, because that's her money for the month. She has credit cards, but who wants to use their credit cards unless it's an emergency? So just keep an eye out on your parents, because it's lots of scammers out there, and it could happen to anybody. So I'm going to go. I can't see the chat, and I am so sorry I can't see the chat. But please just pass the message along, and just, we have to look out for our elderly. Okay, everyone? So stay peaceful. I love you all. Have a good evening.